Namaskar. Welcome to this session, Unit 2, Introduction to Python, Chapter Brief Overview of Python, Class 11 IP. What are the learning outcomes? After this session, students will be knowing the features of and shortcomings of Python, will learn how to work in Python, will know the basic structure of a Python program, and also will know various tokens like keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, and punctuators. Let us see. These are the topics for this session. Now, what is a Python? It is a general purpose, high level, interpreted programming language. It was developed by Guido von Rossum, a scientist of Switzerland, in the year 1991. Do you know how it got its name? It was named after BBC comedy show Monty Python's Flying Circus. Normally Python means a snake or anaconda like things, but this is not the case. From a circus it has got its name. Now, very important, Python is a case sensitive language. Like almost other programming languages, C, C++, Java, Python is also a case sensitive language. That means uppercase letters and lowercase letters are treated in different manner in Python. It is mainly used for software development, web development, server-side applications, scientific computing, mathematical applications, artificial intelligence, etc. Features: it has simple syntax rules. Since it comes with interpreter, the codes are executed line by line, thereby taking more time. It is a cross-platform language, very important feature. Platform means a hardware or a software like OS or a combination of both. It runs on various operating systems like Windows, Linux, Macintosh, and also on mobile OSs. It is compatible like Android, iOS, and it can be run on devices like supercomputers, smartphones. That's why it is called a portable language. This feature is actually known as WORA, W-O-R-A, write once, run anywhere. Now, completeness. It has a wide range of library. Various ready-made functions, inbuilt functions are there for mathematical applications, scientific applications, etc., which makes it very unique. We can plot various type of diagrams also by using the matplotlib library, SciPy, NumPy, numeric calculations, array, and it is a free software. It can be downloaded without any cost from python.org, and its source code is also available, which can be modified for improvement. That means it does not cost anything. Shortcomings: since it is an interpreted language, line by line execution is there. It is a slow programming language. There is no restrictions on type binding. That means one variable can be used for various type of data type, which is not the case in other languages. It is not memory efficient. It consumes a large amount of memory in a program, and that is why it is not so much preferable in mobile computing. Now, let's see how to work in Python. To write and run a Python program, we need to have one of the following. A Python interpreter must be installed in our computer, that is called Python IDLE. various versions are there. Here I am using 3.8.2. The earlier version first started when Python in 1996 1.0, and gradually development occurs, and currently 3.8.3 is available in the market, and it is very fast interpreter, and online Python interpreter are also there, like PyCharm, Spider, etc. Various online Python interpreters are there. This is actually Python shell, Python prompt. Different types of interpreters are having different types of Python prompt. Python programs can be executed in one of the following modes. One is interactive mode, another is skip mode. In interactive mode, a command prompt is there. By this command prompt, we can come to know that it is an interactive mode. It is used for viewing instant result, and here we cannot save the code for later use. Generally preferable for small amount of code. I have used some code here. In skip mode, we can save the file. Extension is .py, so that you can run. Later on you can modify also as per our requirement. Generally preferable for large amount of code. Here I have taken a screenshot. File, new file, then screen will open. Here we can write a program, and after that we can save by going to the file save command, Ctrl S, or we can run using run module here, or F5 key can be pressed. The screen will be coming. Then when we press OK, file name should be given, then the program will be executed. That means without saving a file, we cannot execute a program in Python. Let's check. This is interactive mode. Instant, we can see the result. This instant, we cannot save it. But if we go here, that is skip mode, we can create new file like this. Then we can save from here, or we can execute from here. Let's see. They are asking for saving. When you click, file name is given, extends Python files.py. It is saved in the default directory where the Python is installed. Then you click the save button. Now the program is executed. Yes. Notice that sum is there, the message is there. By this, any one of the two ways we can execute the Python program. Let's move on to next. Structure of a Python program, the basic structure. It is a good practice when you start writing a Python program. It should start with a command line. Command line means a brief description about a program, or statement about a program, or remark about the program, what we are going to do, perform. It starts with a hash symbol, that is the indication for command line. We can use sideline comment also, like this, intermediate comment. And this is reused code. That means there are many libraries in Python available, like math, statistics, random. We can use ready-made modules, and whatever the functions are available with these modules, we can use directly here. Like I have used here SQRT5. For using this SQRT, I need to import this library. So if any library or module we want to import, we have to use import that module name. Then if any function we want to write, with the help of def keyword, we can write a function that will perform some specific task. This is docstring, documentation of the function, and this is very, very important, the main part of the program. This must be there in a Python program. Here I have used some statements, some expressions are there. I have used the inbuilt function SQRT for displaying the square root, and here I have taken some value in the age, and I am displaying whether the person is eligible for voting or not. Now let's see, this is what? This is indentation. So notice that this line appears somehow 4 or 5 spaces from the left. Now Python takes care of it automatically. Whenever we are writing any line of statements and we press enter, the cursor will automatically come to a particular point as per the syntax, as per the rules. Suppose here I am using if this colon, then when I press enter it will come automatically here. That means this is a part of this. If I change the position of this towards left or right, somewhere else as per my own choice, the program will result into error. Similarly with else, this will come automatically. Here I have used a loop, that means it indicates that it is a part of this. Manually if you calculate, indentation means 4 spaces from the left, and this is also a part of this, that means it also takes 4 spaces, almost 8 spaces here. Let's check what is the significance of indentation. Suppose this is the program, it comes automatically here. I am writing like this. Let's check. I am executing the program by pressing F5. It is what? Giving unexpected indent, syntax error. It is a syntax error. That means due to the indentation, position of the line, it produces an error. It should be corrected. Then if I write if automatically this line comes here. Sorry. You see the indentation like this. That means this is a part of this is a part of the, automatically it is indented. We cannot move here and there this line automatically. This is outside that for loop. Now let's check. It is executing and giving some results. If we disturb any of the lines here or here, let's see, expected an indented block. That means it was expecting this is a block of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 3, 4. This was a part of this. Now it is adjusted. Let's see. It is producing a correct result. So this is the significance of indentation in a program. We should be very, very careful while writing a program about this particular thing. Now let's move on to next. Tokens. Any smallest individual unit in a program. The program is consisting of many things. If we take any individual part, it is called as token. Tokens are following types: keywords, reserve words, which convey some specific meaning to the Python interpreter. This cannot be used as normal names by the user. Some examples are there. You see true, if, break, none, def, like this. Automatically normal colors are also changed. You see these are the keywords: orange color, this type of color, this type of color. not the green and black. Automatically takes care. We can also print the number of keywords by using quote. Almost 23 keywords are there, reserved words in Python. They are already available in the interpreter, ready-made things. This specific meaning also. Other than these things, when user wants to give some name for variables, objects, classes, functions, etc., lists, those are known as identifiers. User given name. Literals mean constants, string, numeric, boolean, none. We'll see. Operators, various types of operators are there. Arithmetic, relational, logical, symbols are there, and punctuators, some symbol which needs for writing a program in an organized manner. Identifier naming rules. Whenever a programmer wants to give some names other than keywords, these points should be kept in mind. Identifier must not be a keyword, and spaces are not allowed. It must be made up of only letters, these numbers. Only special symbol allowed is underscore. Cannot begin with a number, but can begin with an underscore. Some valid examples are there. These invalid examples also given with some reasons. Spaces not allowed, dot not allowed, hash not allowed, keyword cannot be there. Should not start with a digit number like this. Hyphen not allowed like this. These are the valid and invalid identifiers. Literals, data items that have fixed constant value. String literals, a sequence of characters. Characters may be alphabet, a number, dot, plus, any symbol from the keyboard are known as characters. Whenever this sequence of characters are enclosed in single, double or triple quotation, known as string literals, string constants. There are two types mainly, single line strings and multi-line strings. Single line is like this, enclosing in single quotation or double quotation, and multi-line means multiple lines, backslash at the end of before pressing enter. Is multiple lines. We can segment the line in these ways. And this is a multi-line strings. At the start we are using triple quotation, at the end also triple single quotation. Double quotation can also be used here. Triple double quotation, triple double quotation here. This is sometimes also known as doc string, like this. Just see example. If we write S is possible. We can fragment the line in this manner, or S1. How let's see, this is at a single line, this is multiple line, like this. Now escape sequences that cannot be typed directly from the keyboard. Sometimes we need to give some spaces, some tab spaces, some new lines for our formatting, for displaying the lines. So for that we need to use these type of sequences known as escape sequences, a backslash and some characters. These are known as escape sequences. Let's see here. If we want to print 1, 2, 3, the next line 4, 5, 6, we have to give new line. That you see how this appears here. If we do not give this thing, it will appear in a single line. Also, like this tab, horizontal tab. Let's see, it appears here after some spaces. almost 5 or 6 spaces it appears here, like this. These are known as escape sequences because this cannot be typed directly. During program only you can use these type of things, otherwise you cannot show these type of spaces or new lines or like this. Okay, now numeric literals, positive, negative, whole numbers, decimal point, without decimal point. Basically 3 types: int, float, complex. Integers are of 3 types: decimal form, octal form and hexadecimal form. When a number consists of 1 to 9 and should not start with 0, that is considered as decimal form. If it starts with 0 or then 1 to 8 any number, it is considered as octal form. If it starts with 0x then 0 to 9 and A to F, this is called hexadecimal form of a number. Let's see. I am converting an octal number to decimal number by using int. Now see, this is the 10. That means 12 is an octal form and this is the decimal conversion of this octal. That means computer treated it as octal number. Similarly, we can write hexadecimal number F. Let's see. We know that F means 15. When it is preceded with 0 and X, it is hexadecimal number. It is converted to decimal. It is 15. Like this. Any number you can see. We know that hexadecimal A means 10. Let's see. Hexadecimal number A is converted to decimal 10. That means these are treated as octal and hexadecimal numbers. Similarly, we can float. We can see the type of things also. Suppose we are writing t equal to 5.5 like this, and type t is a float. Also, you can see by typing number directly, float type 10, integer type see string type like this, st equal to double quotes, instant we are taking the result, type st is string. That means it is very clear that you can display the type of the literals, constant values, by using type function. Now let's see float numbers. There are 2 forms: fractional form like this, plus minus. An exponent form consists of 2 parts, mantissa and exponent. Before e, the number which appears is mantissa, can be integer, can be float, can be plus minus. Then after e, whatever you are writing, that is exponent, plus minus, but it should be integer number. Exponent cannot be a float number, it cannot be a decimal number. Here e to the e1 means 10 to the power 1, or e minus 2 means 10 to the power minus 2. Also, Python handles the complex numbers in a well defined manner, which were not the case in the earlier programming high level languages like C, C++, Java, because it has performed various numerical mathematical applications, and complex numbers are very useful for electricity and real life applications and quadratic equations. So that means first part is the real part, and the second part is the imaginary part. Here J indicates root over minus 1, mathematical application, that is where it is used. Boolean literals, true or false. True means 1, false means 0. Whenever you are comparing anything, the result will be either in Boolean true or Boolean false, or 1 or 0. None It is used to indicate absence of value. It is not a 0, it is not false, it is not empty. It is generally used in function that does not return any value. Let's see Boolean type true. It is showing that it is a Boolean type of Boolean literal. Okay. Now, if I writing in this manner, I am writing this int of true converted to 1. That means true means 1 integer value, and if false, b means 0. False is always 0 in Python. Now it is very clear that none, Boolean letters, everything. Now operators are there. An operator is a symbol which is used to perform some operations, actions on data, values, and yield some result after calculation or comparison. These are arithmetic operators. They always give some value for calculation. Relational operators, logical operators, all these will give some true false value because these are useful in comparison situations. Assignment operators are also there, equal to, plus, equal to, like this. Identity operator is there, is not. Membership operators are there, and B2S operators are also there beyond the scope of syllabus. In the next session, we will discuss the operators in detail. The computer was born to solve problems that did not exist before by Bill Gates. Very important quotation. Thank you.